Hello, Dr. Foreman and my fellow LS 600 classmates. My name is Jewel West, and I'm going to be doing my nonprofit agency startup presentation. So, the name of my organization is Step by Step. It is a nonprofit day support for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It is located here in Lynchburg, Virginia, 24502, and is located at 8108 Old Graves Mill Road, Lynchburg, Virginia, 24502. The organization was founded in 2018 by myself. It was founded to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities who essentially did not have day support accessible to them. If you have any experience in the ID or DD field, then you know that the ARC of Central Virginia is the largest nonprofit day support service here in Lynchburg, Virginia, in Central Virginia actually. As well, there's Harmony Day Support, Katie's Place, and we used to have LSI, as well as some autism day schools in Bedford, and some day supports in Bedford as well. But however, there's a growing need for day support in this area. As you get to the Amherst, Madison Heights area, services become very scarce to none. So it was created for that purpose, and to help with intellectual and developmental individuals participate in their communities. As well, the organization was created to help promote and protect individuals' civil and human rights in order to establish, maintain, and to improve their quality of life. There is about 1 to 3% of Americans who have been diagnosed with intellectual learning disabilities throughout the United States. So the mission of our organization, Step by Step, is to promote a life of ability, equality, and inclusion for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. There is a volunteer board of directors. It is composed of a president, a vice president, a treasurer, a secretary, in addition to 4 board members. The leadership team is composed of a CEO, a program director, and an executive director. And the organization serves roughly between 60 to 80 individuals. About 80 is the cap of individuals that the organization can serve at this time. So, just a little history. Intellectual disabilities was kind of not established, but found in the 1500s. And of course, back then, many people did not know a lot about intellectual developmental disabilities. As time has progressed and the ages have changed, there has been more awareness of intellectual and developmental disabilities. In 2011, the Department of Justice investigated training centers, which are facilities used to support individuals with intellectual developmental disabilities throughout the state of Virginia. It started at Central Virginia Training Center, and During that investigation, the Department of Justice found that training centers were not meeting the expectations or the need of the individuals that they supported, and they mandated that all training centers be closed. The first training center to close was Northern Virginia Training Center, and the last to close will be Central Virginia Training Center. The only training center that will remain open is Southeastern Virginia Training Center, which will house roughly 70 beds and will be used as crisis supports for individuals that need that level of care. The individuals in the training centers are have been placed in the community so that they can have a life of possibilities like you, I, everyone else in the community. They can live in regular homes with, live in regular homes with 4 beds, 3 bathrooms, with other individuals, and just have a life. Go out to eat to restaurants, go to the mall to shop, learn money skills, social skills, people skills, and things of that nature. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. So 2 of the topics that I will be discussing in regards to strategies that the startup will use to ensure accountability is, my first topic is going to be advocacy and lobbying. As you can imagine, it is very important for this population to have advocates in regards to their rights and abilities. My thoughts is that the organization will meet once a year with self-advocates, members of the organization, family members, community partners, as well as the team from Step by Step, in order to discuss the upcoming year's priorities. So once the board approves the agenda and priorities for the upcoming year, all of us will reconvene and get together to discuss the process of advocating for the things that we feel are important and beneficial to the lives of the individuals or our loved ones that have intellectual and developmental disabilities. This includes the team will attend budget meetings or hearings, General Assembly meetings and sessions in order to advocate and lobby for the important things in these individuals' lives. And together we will research issues, educate ourselves, educate others in order to gain an understanding of the importance of the issues at hand and provide adequate support to advocate for change and opportunity for our individuals. Self-determination is at the core of self-advocacy. And so we hope that these individuals one day can be self-advocates for themselves. In order to be an advocate for anyone else, you have to advocate for yourself. As well, I will also be discussing collaborations, mergers, and partnerships. I want to look at merging with another nonprofit, such as the Arc of Central Virginia, since it is the largest organization in Central Virginia, perhaps for a year or so, 10 months to a year. Partner with them to execute fundraising events, networking, other partnerships that could come out. And during this time, we would offer skill building or additional support services or educational training at the Arc of Central Virginia. Being that our missions are alike, the populations we serve are identical, and the organizations are similar, I feel that it will be a successful merge, sort of like the In Street Village and Miriam's House in Case Study 1, sort of kind of. It would just the formatting and the structure of the organizations would seem like a good match. As well, we could look at possibly merging with the community service boards to offer vocational training programs, day programs, special education and transition services as needed, just to be a resource to families so that they can be educated and have a less intense transition when learning about the supports and services, because there are a plethora of supports and services for the ID and DD field. I feel like as long as we keep staff and our constituents informed, then it should be a smooth transition, with hopes of one day expanding the capacity as well as the services offered. So, in a nutshell, we are a day support service for adults in Central Virginia, and the need is here. As more individuals are placed out into the community, the services just aren't there to support them. In regards to day support, this is good for families that have individuals that live at home and the family members may work. You could send your individual to day support from 9 to 3 or whatever your working hours are. We're open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. So you could see your individual from 8 to 5 every day and still have that support there to know that they're in the hands, or they're being supported, or learning skill building exercises, going out in the community, meeting their community neighbors, going to the malls, restaurants, things like that, and know that they're still in good hands and being well taken care of, and have the support that they need in regards to their needs. So yeah, thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed, and happy holidays.